Those
Got
are
it.
always minted in this house.
Because you're always pinted.
And that's where the recording starts.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I
should check the
people
roll
actually
here.
watching this.
Yeah, we're all here.
I'm ready to check that.
Cop, Fred.
Cop, Fred.
Fred Cop.
I'm here just eating.
We
have a
got
cop.
Same. I'm here.
We have a Fred.
Just making dessert.
Like I got pizza.
Oh.
I had pizza last night. Very good.
I had lemon pepper chicken today. Or not lemon
Nice.
pepper. I think it was like lemon and cream. It was weird. It was good.
I just imagine when you said lemon pepper chicken, like the fucking sweating meme where the guy's like, oh, and it's Tom. and then you change it to lemon cream, and it's like, and then Tom smiling. I have a mean picture of Tom. I like took one of his like pictures for our meeting as like a headshot, and he wanted to do a prank on my boss, so I took a prank one with him, and then I proceeded to take that prank one and put like shitty effects on it, and it's like you can do a like motivational thing, and then I showed it to the person, and he's just like, man, I thought that was just between us, and I'm just like, you didn't tell me. Yeah, I might find the image file on my laptop and show it to you.
Hell yeah.
You guys could have a motivational Tom.
Love ourselves a motivational Tom.
I should bring that to the No, he'll actually probably drown me. No.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, they ain't that much. I'm exaggerating for flair. Speaking of exaggerating for flair, let's go into recap. We're all here. What happened last time?
Dragon Ball Z.
What? I just feel like it was 2 weeks ago since our last session.
It feels like a while, don't it? Here's my notebook.
We've just all been itching to play D&D, that's all.
You'll be saying it felt like 2 weeks ago since we last played. Next week after we skip a week.
Yeah, true.
That would be true.
The first thing I have written down is training. It looks like it was Caradoc, Roma, and...
Yep.
Yeah. Roma and Badger. Oh yeah, and then Caradoc went and got Jin and Takari. So, Caradoc was doing some defensive training, and got the assist of Jin and Takari. In order to achieve this, it was like almost like a game kind of thing of like certain teams were trying to attack and certain teams were trying to defend someone and counterattack.
With Knight Prospect Declan.
Declan, that's
Correct.
who it was. I didn't write down Declan.
Correct. Representing the Order of Daisies. D for Daisy, D for Declan. In case they need to identify the bodies.
I Declan the bodies. No, that was a dumb one.
No.
You keep up that behavior, I'll declify you.
Get
Christ! Live to God.
Roma and Badger did... I can't remember how the training exactly was. It was basically working towards the mobile feat.
Yeah,
I can't remember how it manifested.
Roma was pretty much just getting shot at for her ability to dodge, and then Badger was dodging. Oh god, what were you?
No, Badger wasn't dodging. He was trying to attack. Fuck.
I believe in you.
Fuck.
She's named after a character in the rookie.
Yeah,
I
that
believe
doesn't
in you.
help me out right now.
Once you find it, it'll help solidify your memory.
I wish I could help, but I don't know what the answer is.
We have an N.
And then, oh, Jinx.
Nyla?
Correct.
Yay.
Hey,
after-
alright.
Officer Nyla in the rookie.
Yes. He was trying to attack her while she was dodging away.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to advance on her.
A very arduous game of keep up.
Yes.
Or I guess catch up.
And at
Both.
first I was failing, but he eventually got it in the end. At least somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
I think Roma went the opposite direction, started off strong and ended up
Getting worse, yeah.
Yeah.
Could have used real bullets.
Hey, she'd be dead, man.
I still stand behind that.
Maybe that would have given you advantage on your rolls. Who knows?
Survival is a hell of a thing.
Just like the bomb situation. You were fine. You will be fine.
Bomb situation.
Stop worrying
Jesus
about it.
Nina, I when I did the tactic, I was also looking for him. I couldn't find it fast enough. The conversation moved on.
I couldn't find it either.
My girl.
My girl.
All right, so yeah, that was the mobile training. What happened afterwards?
Let's see. Next thing I've written down...
And then we all went to bed. No.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was the night.
Next thing I've written
That's where I ended
down
session.
was Jason Tall and... I was gonna say Delilah for some reason? Dahlia?
Well, first what happened was Dahlia went and talked with Caradoc. And was like, we're not gonna let you lose yourself, bud. So we have a big responsibility to not do that. to not let him do that.
The dollars are coming Canadian. She said, "Bud."
Oh no!
Hey there, bud. You're gonna be okie dokie.
Cajun Canadian.
Oh, God.
Okie
Cajun
I'm gonna
Canadian.
have to hold you to that.
The sins of the mother. Then it was a quick note, but then she went and spoke with Roma, and then she went over to Tal, but something else was happening. And I don't think it was the training.
Mm.
So anyway, eventually, unless someone remembers what that bit was, because I remember it was someone else, I just, for the life of me, don't remember who.
I don't have much written down on that.
Keep going chronological order of your remembrance, and you'll get there.
Okay. Tal, Dahlia, and Jason had a conversation about Quicksilver and such. And Jason multiple times was like, "Is he for real?" And Dahlia was like, "You're gonna have to realize that he's so for real right now."
He's intensely for real.
He's never not for real. And the 2 times he is, you'll know because I'll laugh because he's telling a joke, which he doesn't do often. I don't remember the specifics, like to summarize it, but we talked about Quicksilver and we were like, "Hey, oh, that's right." We were like, "Hey, have you talked to anyone else about this?" And he's like, "No." And we're like, "Okay, so you could try that. You could try that, because now it doesn't make sense for you not to." And then on kind of like a meta level, basically his floral eminence is for us to not decide, but like influence alongside whatever the character decides. So it is a resource for us to use. We now have like a shit ton of Quicksilver that we can use to our advantage via him.
Very cool.
After that, the next thing I remember is the Parenzian talk.
Yeah, yes, the TEDx.
Fires did stop
Yeah.
by Eva to ask
yes.
a question, which was involving Eulonian courtship. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Asking about
right.
what do the handkerchiefs mean?
Ah, right.
No
Yeah,
particular
tokens of
loaded
affection.
reason for that.
Mm-hmm. And she gave him something, didn't
She gave him a handkerchief,
handkerchief? Yeah.
which I remember you guys being like, "Why does she have it?" Like I remember immediately like, Eva, why'd you grab that? Eva, why'd you grab that?
Eva, why do you have a handkerchief?
Or was it given to her?
That'd be a fun twist.
But yeah, then we had the Parenzian talk, which Mina also weighed in on because she has lore
Knowledgeable.
Parenzi.
Their local expert.
She was like really good at it too. She like knew the hell she was talking about,
Yeah, she only rolls good on those checks.
There are
right?
pirates that run the southern span of the continent, and they do trail all the way from the Parenzi all the way to the Ungapoko and beyond.
I mean, hey,
Pirature.
it's water, so like, you know, no clear borders, right?
Exactly. Just have a light when the pitch happens and don't get taken by the deaths. Smile.
It worked for like 10 minutes for
For the one side,
everyone
yeah.
Yeah, the one.
Oh, that's 2-shot, but
I can't remember anyone's name other than Finn, which is mine. Seabiscuit the crab. Anyway,
And-
You
we're
remember
not
Absalom?
talking about that. We're talking about
The great Absalom?
yeah, yeah.
yeah, do you remember the great and powerful Dave?
Iconic follower of Aventur.
Yeah, Dave. It's Dave. But now I look at his token here,
Oh
it
my
runs a Dave
God.
the Barbarian.
Oh wait, let me see. I didn't realize you had his token out.
It's him. It's Dave.
Fucking face.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, so learned a lot about the different I have notes. The different I guess faiths in the Perenzi.
Mm-hmm.
Like more about mentats, which is fucking freaky.
Mm-hmm.
Learned what
Discipline.
happens if a Perenzian doesn't maintain balance. Right, and we learned about where is it? Why didn't I write down the other ones?
But the 3 different,
Yeah, like I got Vishnu.
So, Voices of Vishnu is their hero, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
There's 3 different
There's
religions.
The pagan, there's the voodoo, and there's the Hindu.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then the 3 nations are, I can't remember.
That's a.
Oh, I got it here.
I remember Arcadia. But
Brahmastra. Yep.
Shandavak.
Shandavak.
Has it? Shandavak.
Shandavak.
And Arcadia.
Much more normal.
Yeah. Which one would Kaeda been from?
Shandavak.
Paganism.
Aye.
Then Arcadia's the voodoo one, and then Brahmastra is the Hindu one.
Hindu.
Correct.
We're Rakshasa are from.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a
That-
counterpart
that's the person you
to
fight.
Sasha.
Correct.
I remember what
Pretty
they're
close.
called.
Yaksha.
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 Yes. Which are Rakshasa are more physical and lean towards evil, whereas Yaksha are more spiritual and lean towards good.
Yeah. I have written down here pagan good/bad equals neutral, voodoo good/bad equals conflict, neutral divided, Hindu good/bad/mix/not mix.
If you know anything about real Hinduism, that is pretty accurate.
Not wrong.
Hinduism is like the fucking SCP of religions, dude. Like there's multiple waves of gods, and every time they're like, dude, that sounds cool, add it to the lore. Like, I'm not even joking. There's like 3 separate waves of gods, major waves of gods, if I recall correctly. And I'm just like, man, I guess Christianity has saints, but those are just DLC, right? to Jesus Christ himself.
DLC. They're drip-fed updates into Christianity.
Oh, like Helldivers.
Like when Marvel Rivals adds a new character.
I would
don't
argue
like
that, you know, all the saints are Helldivers. Or wait, but would saints battle the gates at the gates of hell, or are they just saying heaven? Interesting theological questions. We'll investigate.
Anywho.
Moving on, though.
We investigate.
It's gonna say a limited trench crusade. I know it.
Quick divergence. Did you see Rubik's Raptor uploaded a?
Return crusade one. Yeah, I saw it.
I haven't seen it yet. Anyway, what happened after the Perenzian talk?
Tal had a memory and
Right.
was describing him being like in the rafters, essentially, watching the Heroes of the Ashen Call discussing it here at this table.
At this specific table?
Not this specific table, no.
Yeah.
At this metaphysical, metaphorical table.
He
see.
was standing over them while they were sitting at a table discussing
He was dissociating
plan of
hardcore.
action.
Yeah.
And I believe he wasn't alone. His brothers and sisters were there. His presumably his fellow ash wardens. Not that he recalls that. And he'd sort of feel melancholic about having
Not
forgot,
remembering. Mhm.
yeah, having forgot his
Yeah.
duty to them, what they meant to him, etc.
I forgot to remember to forget.
Mhm.
Oh,
We assured him
forget,
that,
you
you
had
know, he's...
something for beginning of session, I think.
Yeah, we'll get to that shortly. Don't worry. I didn't
Okay.
forget. My man Cop added me.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
My man
I
Cop.
figured you wanted to wait till after recap.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I got you.
I was saying because I remembered it. I needed it to be remembered.
But yeah, since
To be remembered.
currently Dahlia's the one that knows Tal's real identity, we're like, oh, you'll remember someday, pal. Don't worry.
Dahlia's here sweating bullets.
I will interject one thing.
Yeah.
When he said his brothers and sisters, it is fair that you assume Ash Wardens,
Mhm.
but it was more in connotation to the other Gloomstalkers,
Right. Yeah.
their Ranger Corps.
Yeah.
Who are
Yeah,
Ash Wardens, but
Mhm.
specifically.
Specialized like him.
That's what I was figuring it was.
Hey, Chang Hao.
Yippee.
What else?
What
If
else?
anything else.
I don't really remember anything after that.
Garth, you have anything written down?
Oh, it's bedtime. Dahlia mentioned. Yes, we heard something outside, which, upon investigation,
Oh!
It must
Yes!
it must have been.
No. Upon further investigation, it must have been the wind.
That's
Good
it.
job.
Smell of flowers on the wind. So, a number of us go outside. We discovered that
Three of us to be exact.
three of us. Thickest two boards actually has a floral eminence, which, after hearing a description of floral eminence, again, not surprising. Sounds like most knights would.
Mm-mm.
No?
No. There's probably, for a fellowship, you can count on one hand, probably less than that even, how many actually get a floor investiture from the Clover Court. An order, maybe like a dozen. And this is like counting that there's probably like scores of knights in an order. So it's much more rare than you would expect. Like, to put it in perspective, in the room, the chapel, the Congress, the people that had floral investitures laid onto them are all the knight prospects and like 4 other people.
Oh my god.
In that entire room of knights.
Seriously?
Yeah. Like it's that
Damn.
powerful and that rare. Well, rare. Ordained. It's that rarely ordained.
They are wicked powerful.
Right. Yeah, just to level set that expectation.
That's good to know.
Yeah, no, that's good to know. In fairness, we've been exposed to the most people with it so far.
Yeah, they do have a biased sample size.
We're not Elonian, so it's not like we know that. Except now we do, but...
But because he didn't have a Caspian, that is, didn't have a target for his floral eminence, there's no real benefit given. So it was just very pretty.
And Aurora, and the ability to
Fucking matches
targets
his aesthetic.
is a- It does have a dual effect though, of just like offense versus defense. Quite fun.
Yeah.
I would say a good way to visualize it is, to those of you that have played Shadow of the Erdtree, that cerulean field is like,
Oh yeah.
it's something like that, like in terms of like the glowing light, like general projection of it. To those of you that haven't played Shadow of the Erdtree, here you go.
Play Shadow of the Erdtree.
Okay, good stuff.
You mean the place where my first reaction was, oh my god, this is the beautiful place.
That is
Same.
pretty.
Was pretty.
And then I
Well,
remember
'cause the
being
way that
out
they
like a
introduce you
fucking
to it is
dragon, and then,
so-
and then we had to go bully the shit out of it. This time for real. Summon me back, Crash. Summon me back. This time we got. Accidentally resummoning you and be like, man, that's crazy over there. That's wild.
Infinite summon glitch.
It's not a glitch, it's a feature.
Infinite
So-
summon feature.
Anything else, my friends?
I
Mezzanine.
don't think so.
Non, je ne pense pas. Je pense que ça c'est tout.
Oui.
You.
Ton, 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 ton.
Cognito hazard!
Alright, so then let me
Oh my
change
God, that
some
caught me
music.
off guard. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me not change the music. That
no
question.
Touches.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, kitty.
That question I had for all of you.
Team.